Welcome to GC Cars. My name is Eric.
And I'm Jesse.
And this is the Ford Bronco Raptor. Alright, out on the trail in the Bronco Raptor. We're gonna put her into Baja mode.
See if this is as capable as the F-150 Raptor.
Because we've had them. Oh, and if you've seen our Raptor reviews, you know that we like to send it a little bit. So, Baja mode, brake torque. Let's see how quick she goes. Oh, she's pretty good. Woo, woo. Woo, woo. And first turn, it eats up all the bumps super quick. Slide. And out of the corners. Woo. Under braking, solid.
Holy shit.
And
Excuse my language. Holding on to your life.
Woo.
Okay, wow.
That was a good start.
Pretty capable.
Yeah, you could say that it's pretty capable. We'll just quickly close the windows. We just wanted to have the initial launch with the windows.
My teeth are grinding with the dust.
Yeah, it's quite intense. And sorry if the lighting is not great. We've actually only had like a very short time with this truck, and we wanted to make sure to get it off-road. Either late or going over. And if you hear anything in the back, that's just our very expensive camera gear.
Yeah.
Being absolutely tossed around as we go through club. So, the power plant. Let's talk about that first. 3-liter twin-turbo V6 producing a slightly down-tuned 418 horsepower, 440 pound-feet of torque.
Wow.
But man, woohoo!
Wow.
It goes, and under braking, woo-hoo-hoo.
Wow.
It goes pretty well.
That'll pucker up your butthole.
So, is it very quick? No.
I mean, it feels very quick on the trail, not so much on the road.
Yeah, on the road it's not very quick. On the trail, holy moly.
Yeah, it feels quick.
She goes. She goes quick. She has all the speed she needs. So yeah, even when slightly down-tuned,
It goes.
really, there's still dust up
Yeah,
there.
we got our dust cloud coming
I
here.
love that. So yeah, still plenty of power. And the 10-speed, of course, yeah, does a good job. But the star of the show,
The suspension.
oh god, these Fox shocks are just, like, what they heat up is incredible. And slide, but it's just controllable. The steering is not necessarily precise, but it does what I need it to do. And we can just hammer it down here. I want to break a little bit into this. Woo! And under braking, it stays fairly solid. You always have to work with the momentum in these off-roaders, of course, when Baja running. But
it's not lacking very much. With all that said, though, it is slightly more. It's more bumpy than the F-150.
yes, and I think so. There's very noticeable differences.
Yes.
With this and the F-150 Raptor, we don't reach the same speeds on this trail
Not quite.
that we go into with the Raptor, with the F-150. Sorry, still absolutely incredibly fast. But I think the shortened wheelbase and the lesser weight up onto the front end do make this, at least on these tighter Baja trails, a little less confident. I have to work a lot more to get the front end to grip, and I have to work a lot more and be a lot more careful with my braking, because the braking can shift the momentum so quickly that if I brake a little too much into a corner, the short wheelbase is going to make this car spin, this truck spin, which isn't necessarily a negative thing. There's advantages to the shorter wheelbase. This is, of course, insane on trails. We got trail turn, we got front and rear lockers, unlike the F-150 Raptor.
Only had rear lockers.
Yes, we're not going to take it on a trail today because we've actually just reviewed a Bronco Badlands.
Badlands, yep.
We took it out on a trail, and that was really tight.
This is more for Baja running.
This is a little more for Baja running. It can do trails really well too, but it's 10 inches wider. It wouldn't even fit on the trail that we do.
It's not worth it.
So yeah, we'd rather just do the fun part.
It's just ridiculous.
Oh my god. How is this possible?
Like,
This is just insane.
oh my god.
And you can play with the momentum so much. And that's just had a slight bit of an issue with the front end, not quite biting as much as I'd like it to. But it's a little bit of a, you kind of finesse it a little more than the F-150. The F-150 is a bit more, you just command it to do something and it'll do it. This is a tiny bit more technical in its driving, I think. Let's put it into two-wheel drive though. Because I want to slide her a little bit, because that's the beautiful thing about the Raptors is you can still slide and put it into manual. Only have 10 speeds to shift, right?
Yeah.
Put it into third. And we're just gonna slide through here. Nothing easier than that.
Oh.
Go hard on the throttle, brake her in, throttle her out.
Holy.
And go. I love Raptors so much. I love Raptors so much.
Only if we can afford one.
They're the best things. They're just stupid. They're just so stupid. I love it. This shouldn't be possible. In a factory machine. In a factory machine.
Yeah, it's kind of outrageous.
Wow.
People can hate on Ford all they want, but they do some freaking magical stuff.
Oh, 100%. And a lot of people don't complain about the V6 and the regular Raptor. I think it still sounds really good.
It's no Raptor R.
It's no Raptor R.
But it sounds damn good.
It sounds damn good. Watch that Raptor R review, by the way.
We got some turbo noises coming out of here that sound really good.
Can I take the cart? No, I cannot. Yeah, we got some turbo noise, which let me just open up the windows on the side.
We might get a mic in
because
engine bay for you guys.
Also, we're gonna leave the roof and the doors on this time because just in case we flip, not that we're planning on doing that. I think this is a little bit.
Flips plans on flipping.
Unless it's insurance fraud, which we would never do insurance fraud. This is the moral lesson of today.
It's not our car anyway, so.
Yeah. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to go into 4 high.
And get our turbos.
Get our spooling. So I'm just gonna wait for that shift real quick. There we go.
It might be hard to hear.
It's hard to hear on the gravel,
but it's there.
It's definitely there, and I'm sure you can, with some slight tuning, you can get it out a little.
Oh, I would love to see this thing tuned.
It's just.
This feels so much faster on the trail than it does on the road.
Which is crazy, and the funny thing is that it feels quicker than the front end didn't quite bite as much.
That was that. Yeah.
Like it does. It feels like we're going faster than in the F-150, even though we're going quite a bit slower actually.
Probably because it's a smaller vehicle. I don't know.
Yeah, like it's just that wheelbase, that weight. It's just hilarious though.
What else we talk? I mean, other than Baja, what else do we talk about here? We talked about suspension.
Yeah.
Tech. I mean, everyone already knows basically.
That's what looks f***ing insane.
Oh God, it's so wide and menacing.
So wide. Let me just. Oh yes, I just get intoxicated with these. I'm sorry, I get lost in Raptor reviews.
Regarding looks, I will say I'm not a fan of the decals.
Oh yeah, because we have the Code Orange package, which gives us all the orange accents, the decals, this is shelter green. Because you should definitely take shelter once one of these is on the trail, because dang it, it's going quick. And here, if I can demonstrate the braking once again, I'm braking a little harder in. Actually, I didn't have enough steering on that, but that's fine. There you go. Oh, but you just have to be a little more careful. Would you like to step behind the wheel, Jesse?
How do I follow that up?
I don't know.
My legs are so tense right now. It's not even worth it. I'm not going to do anything near that.
Okay, you heard it here, folks.
What am I going to do to compete with that shit?
Oh, we're gonna.
You want to roll? We'll be rolling.
Oh. This is a joke, Ford. The good thing is, if you see this video, we did not roll. So, I'm getting hot. I need AC, actually. I'm getting hot.
God, my legs are tense.
Okay, breathe it. So this looks pretty insane. Much wider. We got the amber lights. Looks
I
awesome.
love the amber lights.
It's so good. The only thing we don't get from the Code Orange package for some reason is we should have like an orange outline on the wheels. I'm not sure why we don't have this. I don't know if they swapped the wheels or whatever. But we get the same 37-inch tires as the Raptor 37-inch package.
Beast.
Also, I don't see anything under my rearview mirror because that 37-inch spare tire
blocks all of it.
Blocks all of it. Like, I don't see any cars behind me. If you're a semi-truck, I see everything else. I don't see you.
Well,
it's just, they're so fun because you're on throttle, you can just dance them. And in Baja mode, every now and then, the stability control is still stepping in and making sure that, you know, that the angle of attack doesn't get just that little bit too much, but you can just trust these Raptors so damn much. And interior-wise, it's a Bronco. We have a
It's no frills.
yeah, we have the optional seats and we have a carbon fiber package, which I'm pretty confident is actual carbon fiber.
No memory seats for some reason.
No memory seats. I don't
Kind
know.
of odd.
Yeah, that's a bit of a bummer.
I
But
do like the infotainment. It's, you know, Ford.
yeah, like that's really like if you've seen a Bronco, it's a Bronco. Check out the other Broncos review if you want to have a bit more of
Now-
a detailed rundown.
From a daily driving perspective,
Oh god, it's so loud.
gas mileage is not going to be great, but what do you expect?
Yeah,
And God, on the highway, this thing, it sounds like you have a sunroof open,
all the time.
which
yeah.
is standard across the Bronco lineup.
Yeah, it's. I mean, so will a Jeep Wrangler, to
Yeah,
be fair, but it's
yeah.
just a big compromise, and that is something that does factor in once we actually start talking about pricing. So, the Bronco Raptor S-Spec, fully spec'd out, clocks in at $100,000 US, pretty much straight,
It's like 126 Canadian.
126 Canadian, which is within a few grand, depending on how you spec it, of an option out 37-inch package wrapped F-150 Raptor.
Yeah.
So,
With that said, you can get it down to about 90. What is it? 90 US, 95 US.
yeah, so about 115 Canadian
Yeah.
for all of our maple dollar enjoyers. So it really kind of depends on, got the turning. It kind of depends on what you're trying to do, really, and what kind of off-roading areas you have access to. If you are someone that does want to go on the trails, you're not necessarily only going for the Baja running, but you do want to have trails, this is it.
Yeah.
This is going to be, it's going to be just as wide as an F-150, but the length, it's much more maneuverable. You get the front lockers as well. This is going to be a bit more capable.
This obviously competes more with the Wrangler directly.
Yes, and there's not really a, I mean, the 392, I guess that's dead anyway, but like, I would say, like, okay, I like the 8s, but I'll take this over a Wrangler 392
Yeah.
any day of the week. And personally, which one would you take? F-150 Raptor or Bronco Raptor? I mean, listen,
There's a special place in my heart for the F-150 Raptor.
I agree, and it was my first Raptor love, you know?
Yeah. I mean, there goes my camera.
We need insurance for the cameras.
You know what
man.
it is? I think I associate the F-150 Raptor with the Raptor R, and I just can't
That
separate the
doesn't
two.
help.
I know,
Yeah.
it doesn't help.
Can you imagine the amount of sketch a supercharged V8 would be in this? It would literally just kill us.
I don't know if it would. I don't think they're gonna make a Bronco Raptor R.
I hope not, because I would die. I would just die. Oh my
I think from a daily driving standpoint, the F-150 Raptor would give me the comfort on the highway.
It's,
the,
yeah.
the lack of noise.
And you still have a perfectly usable truck.
Right.
And come on, front, bite on me. Thank you.
But honestly, you can't make a wrong choice. I can't even speak. You can't make a bad choice. Like it's like, how do you say one's bad? You know, I can't speak right now.
As
My
we
brain.
get engulfed.
This is not good for my health.
Need a drink. Oh, the camera shifted. You know,
Yeah, the whole thing's been
Sorry, guys. Okay, what's the verdict here?
This thing's awesome.
I love this. I'm gonna bleep this. I f***ing love this truck, or SUV, or Bronco, whatever you want to call it. Ford, I don't know how many lines of coke your engineers are doing, but just keep it like giving me more because
Yeah.
oh my god, this is incredible. If you have the money, buy one, buy a Raptor. Don't care which one, just buy one.
Yeah.
They're so freaking amazing, and he has 125 Canadian, 100 US, a lot of money.
Sure.
But it's also, this feels and drives like a race truck, like a Baja
does.
1000 truck.
And like the steering wheel, like you said, it looks like a race steering wheel.
It's so girthy too. Ha, girth again.
I'm not making that joke again, don't worry.
So, yeah.
It's sweet. It's awesome.
We love this. And I got to give him back tomorrow, which is pretty sad. But, I can't say more. Check out our Raptor R review. Check out our Bronco off-road review. We go pretty sideways on that one. In a good way, not in a bad way. Well, kind of mixed way. And maybe Ranger Raptor review comes soon.
Yeah.
Thank you. And goodbye.
See ya.
Thank you for watching this video on JC Cars. Pure testosterone!
Oh.
What the is this piece of shit?
If you guys like the video, don't forget to hit the bell and subscribe. Should I just drive into a tree now, or?
And we'll see you next Friday at 8:15 a.m. Eastern for a whole lot more fun. Bye-bye.